Congress has also waded into the debate and has urged the AIUDF president to raise the issue before the Joint Parliamentary Committee that is currently looking into Waqf Amendment Act. Listen in.
सरकार की नीयत वक्फ बोर्ड की जमीन के लिए ठीक नहीं। विपक्ष के दबाव के कारण एक बन गई है ज्वाइंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी। जो बात बदरुद्दीन साहब कह रहे हैं उनको वहां रखनी चाहिए, जो उससे पीड़ित पक्ष हैं उनको भी रखनी चाहिए, जिससे एक निर्णय पहुंच सके। फिर जब पार्लियामेंट में ये रिपोर्ट आएगी तो उस पर हम प्रतिक्रिया देंगे।
बिल्कुल, वो तो जो जेपीसी बनी है एक पर्पस के लिए बनी है, एक खास विषय को लेकर बनी है, और उसमें अगर इस तरह की बातें होती हैं और किसी पार्टी के मुखिया के खिलाफ या अध्यक्ष के खिलाफ अगर कोई बात कही जाती है तो ये बिल्कुल जो जेपीसी का जो गाइडलाइन है उसके विपरीत है।
Mohit is joining us on the broadcast with more details. So Samajwadi Party says we need investigation. Congress is suggesting AIUDF chief Badruddin Ajmal to raise this issue before the Joint Parliament Committee meeting. Mohit.
Well, yes, Swati, can you please repeat your question?
Well, I was talking about the reactions coming in from the INDI leaders. Samajwadi Party is backing the claim, saying there's a need for investigation, and Congress is advising the AIUDF chief to raise this issue before the Joint Parliamentary Committee.
Well, yes, in fact, yes, and this is a claim that has been made by Badruddin Ajmal, who basically stated that lakhs and crores worth of rupees of land is being given by Waqf board to the centre, to the government, and hence the government should return that land back to the Waqf board. And he goes on to say and make a claim that, in fact, even the parliament and the house of Ambani is made on Waqf land. Now, to which the BJP has stated that this is the reason that the amendment in the Waqf Act is needed, because such claims are, such vague claims are being made by every single person regarding the Waqf, and then you cannot challenge that in the court of law. And hence, this is where the complexity rises, and perhaps that is why to counter these arguments coming in from the people who are associated with Waqf, the amendment in the Waqf board is needed, and perhaps that is why the BJP says that these political parties, specifically the India bloc, is backing the claims of Badruddin Ajmal just to appease a particular and cater a particular vote bank to appease a community. And that is why we see that how India bloc leaders have come out, and they have been saying this for a long time, that there is no need for amendment in Waqf board, and they have also stated that the government is trying to snatch away the rights of Muslims from them by bringing an amendment. But the BJP has been saying this, that this is the reason that the amendment in the Waqf board is needed, because somebody comes and says that this is my land, and then the person to whom that land belongs cannot go to a court, and it's incumbent upon that particular person to prove that this land or this property belongs to him or her. No, it's not the responsibility of Waqf. Waqf can make the claims, and that is why the BJP says that such amendment is needed, and they have completely slammed Badruddin Ajmal, saying that tomorrow Badruddin Ajmal can come out and say that whole India is built on Waqf land. What exactly would be done then? Now we see the reactions coming in from Samajwadi Party, from the Congress Party, other constituents of India bloc, where they basically come out and say that, and in support of Badruddin Ajmal rather, coming out and saying that these statements should be investigated. Whatever Badruddin Ajmal has said, the proper investigation should be done in that particular regard. We see that how the other opposition parties have also come out in support. Now, we also know for a fact that how in the JPC meeting regarding the Waqf yesterday, all the members of the opposition parties...
Let's listen into the reactions that we are getting from the Bharatiya Janata Party on the claims that have been made by Badruddin Ajmal.
This gentleman, Badruddin ji, is saying is exactly why there needs to be reforms for the Waqf Act. This is why there is a clamor from the Christian community in Kerala, from people all over the country, that the Waqf board has unregulated and non-transparent powers in terms of whose land they can claim. It is to precisely prevent this type of land grabbing by one religious organization that reforms are required in how the Waqf operates, and to bring transparency in how the Waqf deals with its own land.
ये तो सिर्फ पार्लियामेंट और किसी यहाँ की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? ये कहते हैं पूरा देश जो है वक्फ का है। इसी जो है वो असंवैधानिक अराजकता को संवैधानिक प्रतिबद्धता के फ्रेमवर्क में लाने के लिए वक्फ की व्यवस्था को ठीक करने के लिए काम हो रहा है। किसी पर भी हाथ रख देंगे, कहेंगे पार्लियामेंट भी हमारा है, कनॉट प्लेस भी जो है वो वक्फ बोर्ड का है, लाल किला भी हमारा है, अब पता नहीं क्या क्या आप कह देंगे और कल को जो है वो पूरे देश को जो है वक्फ की प्रॉपर्टी बता देंगे।
रिलीजियस सिग्निफिकेंस तो है नहीं। सबसे पहली बात, बदरुद्दीन अजमल की जमीन राजनीतिक तौर पे खिसक चुकी है। वो बहुत बुरी तरीके से चुनाव हार गए थे। तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति करने के लिए जाने जाते हैं वो नॉर्थ ईस्ट में, और पिछली बार उन्हीं के लोगों ने उनको हरा के ये बता दिया था कि अगर कोई भ्रष्टाचारी नेता उनके बीच का होगा तो वो बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे। अब वो अनर्गल बातें कर रहे हैं, वक्फ को लेके मुसलमानों के बीच में भ्रम पैदा कर रहे हैं, सौहार्द बिगाड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। जेपीसी का फैसला सबसे अहम फैसला जब सामने आएगा, भारत के मुसलमान उसको एक्सेप्ट करेंगे।
Mohit is with us on the broadcast. Mohit, so BJP leaders are saying that the reason why we need Waqf reform is exactly what Mr. Ajmal is saying. We need to fight that. Also claiming that these statements are nothing but an attempt to mislead people and provoke them.
Well, yes, in fact, Swati, as we were discussing earlier, BJP says that this is the reason we need reforms. Now, the BJP has been and the government has been saying this for a long time, that somebody from Waqf goes to a property or a land, says this land belongs to Waqf, and it's incumbent upon that person to prove that this property belongs to him or her. Waqf does not have to say anything. They just have to say that this property is of Waqf. And this is the reason BJP says that the amendments are being needed to empower poor Muslims, to ensure that proper legal routes can be taken if such statements have been made. So BJP is hitting out at Badruddin Ajmal. BJP is hitting out at the opposition party, saying that when a JPC is formed, you come there, you have a discussion, you put forward your point, but you just walk out of the meeting just because it does not suit your agenda. Now the BJP also goes on to say that just to cater a particular vote bank, just to appease a minority, the Waqf amendment bill is being opposed by the opposition parties. So we see on daily basis such statements are coming in from the opposition leaders, but the BJP says that Waqf Amendment Act is need of the time. It's needed to empower poor Muslim, poor women, and to have representation of women in Waqf boards. This amendment is needed. So the government clearly says that in the winter session they will be putting up this amendment, and the government also says that whatever is the stand of the opposition, we are ready to have a discussion. But they should not they should not walk out of the meetings. They should have a discussion. Yes, Swati.
All right. The Congress has also waded into the debate and has urged the AIUDF president to raise the issue before the Joint Parliamentary Committee that is currently looking into Waqf Amendment Act. Listen in.
सरकार की नीयत वक्फ बोर्ड की जमीन के लिए ठीक नहीं। विपक्ष के दबाव के कारण एक बन गई है ज्वाइंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी। जो बात बदरुद्दीन साहब कह रहे हैं उनको वहां रखनी चाहिए, जो उससे पीड़ित पक्ष हैं उनको भी रखनी चाहिए, जिससे एक निर्णय पहुंच सके। फिर जब पार्लियामेंट में ये रिपोर्ट आएगी तो उस पर हम प्रतिक्रिया देंगे।
बिल्कुल, वो तो जो जेपीसी बनी है एक पर्पस के लिए बनी है, एक खास विषय को लेकर बनी है, और उसमें अगर इस तरह की बातें होती हैं और किसी पार्टी के मुखिया के खिलाफ या अध्यक्ष के खिलाफ अगर कोई बात कही जाती है तो ये बिल्कुल जो जेपीसी का जो गाइडलाइन है उसके विपरीत है।